Alright, gamer fans, it's Call of Duty-A-Thon Part 2. Moving on to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Now the first thing I notice is that this is the first Call of Duty game to get the big mother M for mature rating. Yup. Now I thought at first, how much more violent and graphic and realistic can this Call of Duty series really get? Well, as soon as you take a look at this game, it even says on the back, it's the most photorealistic game I've ever seen, says Game Informer. Well, they weren't kidding. It's deserving of that M for mature rating for sure. I mean, you compare this to this, what a big step. It's more graphic, more violent, and hell of a lot more bloodier. This is where the series starts to get chronologically confusing. Yeah. It's called Modern Warfare, right? So it's supposed to be when? In the Modern Warfare days, you know, the more present days, because the last two were in World War II. So when is this? Vietnam? No, I guess it's more of like the modern days, obviously. This game features more weapons, more unlockables, more surprises, and of course, better graphics, as well as more difficult gameplay. The gameplay intensifies a hell of a lot more. There's a lot more to do. And man, is it a shitload of fun. I mean, I could play this game more than once. I could play this game about 30 or 40 more times and not get tired of it. Man, going on the ship part is fun, and all this kick-ass action gives the game a hell of a lot more replay value than the past three titles. I mean, it was great to see how the first two games started out, but hell, this game brings it to a new level, man, unlike no ordinary. I mean, come on, with all the new machine guns, better sound effects, better graphics. I mean, how could you go wrong with this game? It's incredible. Although the knob on the difficulty meter has been brought up quite a bit. But, like I said, I never said it was going to be easy. But don't worry, because it's a shitload of fun. Just shooting everyone, going overseas, seeing all the cutscenes were just amazing as ever. You also get Wi-Fi compatibility, just like with any other game. Going online, simply going around, just shooting the shit out of anyone. And damn, is it hard. I mean, seriously, you thought the one-player campaign mode is hard? Well, try playing this. You will die so fast, so many times. If you hadn't had any practice before, let me tell you, it takes a lot of getting used to, because you're going to need to. But after you get used to it, it's a shitload of fun. Going around shooting people, getting points, getting upgrades and more weapons and unlockables. It's a blast. It's mindless and it's just fun. There's even an online, of course, in the past Call of Duty games. But who cares? This is where Wi-Fi started a huge craze with this series. And, well, all I can say is, it's Call of Duty, man. So, what's my final verdict on this one? Sorry I don't have the Wii Motion Pluses with me at the moment, but if I did, I'll give it a rockin' 2 Wii remotes with Wii Motion Pluses way up. So, let's move on to the next one since we got time, and I hate to say it, but I was chronologically confused with this one. This is World at War. We're going back to World War II, just like the first two games. I mean, what's up with that? Did it just go forward and then back? What are we, time travelers here in Call of Duty? Are we time-traveling soldiers? But all I could say is, it's still kick-ass. I mean, that doesn't matter. The game is still awesome. But I have to say, though, the difficulty level is phenomenal in this game. I mean, the one-player campaign mode is extremely difficult. It's definitely not for beginners, and damn, all I can say is these missions are harder than ever. Yeah, this is only easy mode I'm playing on. Just think of how difficult it would be on veteran mode. Yeah, I forgot to mention you can also select your difficulty. But in this game, I'm lucky if I can even get past the easy recruit mode. I mean, come on. Either I'm a suck at this game, or this game is hard as hell, man.
Ugh, and is that noise more annoying than anything?
Besides the difficulty being hard as hell, there's also a lot more surprises in this game. Yeah, this is my favorite mission. The flying over the Japanese ships. Oh, yes, so awesome. Just going to different parts of the plane, just shooting the hell out of everything. Yeah, it's so awesome. There are difficult missions like this one here where you have to assassinate this asshole.
Whoa, 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 oh my god, I actually got him. Lucky you there. But besides the hard-ass difficulty that this game has to offer, the graphics are so mastered so beautifully. I mean, it's like incredible, intense. It puts you right in the position of what it's like to live through all the darkness and the grayness of Europe during World War II. This puts it in a more well-detailed manner than ever before. So it's like, you know what, screw the first two games. This is the World War II game you really want, the hardcore gamers. If you're up for it, well, here you go. Just like Modern Warfare 2, you get an awesome campaign online mode. But for some reason, the service with my copy of World at War is somewhat erratic. Doesn't always work so great. It sometimes cuts off. I apologize for the lack of footage. It's probably my freaking router. It doesn't exactly work so great. I'm trying to change services. But the one game that most people can't stop talking about is Nazi Zombies. And I'm like, what is Nazi Zombies? I never even heard of that. And they said, oh, it's a zombie killing game. You gotta play it, it's fun. And then I played it and I was like, wow, it's pretty addictive. It's a basic arcade style game. You go on and on. There's no end to the game. There's no beating it. You just get as far as you can until you all die. You can do it solo, but I highly doubt that you'll survive. But if you team up with people online or with a human player, then you'll make it much further because you can revive each other. Helps a lot. So it's best to either nut up or shut up to blow zombie land. Yeah, it's so much fun. Just going around shooting zombies, getting points, different weapons. And of course you gotta remember to always board up the different windows. I always love getting the machine guns, but you gotta make sure some weapons do more damage and do it more instantly. And that's what really helps. Sometimes when you get surrounded, well, you're pretty much done. Basically, when everybody dies, well, that's the end of the game. So, no question there. Like I said, I don't have the Wii Motion Pluses, so rockin' to your remotes with Wii Motion Pluses way up. So, till next time, keep watching and tune in to the conclusion of part 3. You know what I mean.